All right. I've been asked to look more into level 5. I'm not going to worry about starting the game up or playing everything through. We're going to look at level 5 a bit more. I kind of looked at it a little bit in my video from previously. Looking at this, just to comment on myself, looking at previous videos, looks like you get the 1 thickness level. I can see like this treasure chest at the bottom, like kind of hanging off the side. Again, I like the 3 deep. The way you can have a foreground and background layer. All right, so let me just see here. We talked about in Discord about the camera zoom out. What you can have is, at least for beginning and end, your camera set up for the in and out for the beginning and end as a different camera, and then have that just translate from the zoomed in position to this position, then let the player take control. And then you'll have the camera be in the zoomed in position, it'll zoom out to this position, it'll switch to the player camera, and then the player has control. And the opposite when you get to the end. Your player would get to the end, your player would lose control, or they can't do anything. Your camera then switches to your exit camera, so to speak. Your exit camera then animates closer and then fades to black and does all that fun stuff. So we wanted to talk about this. I think what we want to talk about is you want to try to get something, it looks like you want to try to get something where I can mouse around and have that reticle move around, not be attached to the animation, because it just makes it really hard, especially when you have later on, it was this part. For other, it goes across the whole game. It's just not having the player, when you do a cutscene like that, little animation, don't allow the player to move. Remove control of them. Give me an E to interact, it'll pop up for that. The reason being is because here it wasn't an issue, but other spots you might have the camera might not be in the perfect angle, and the player might, fall down and die or something like that. So yeah, like I mentioned in Discord, you should look at. I can ask some people and look up find some tutorials and things for doing the side scroller shooter where you have like this kind of setup with your WASD jumping, but then your mouse controls where your reticle is aiming at. Just because I can see it, either you might want to do the reticle in 2D space, especially once you get the mouse part working. But the thing is, I see a shadow of your reticle, and that might become slightly distracting, but it's not a huge deal. You see, like this is a spot where you either want to play with the camera a little bit, or maybe raise the bottom some, because I can't see where I'm going to land. Somehow let them know where they're going to, if they're going to be jumping into a you have this thing here. Well, I didn't want to jump there. I wanted to jump backwards, but you can't see that spot. So, I tried to go that way. So this is the hard one. Because I have to hold either, A or D left and right, and I have to hit space bar. Because if I let go of A or D while I'm in space bar, no, okay. It's just the other part of it is, is when I'm jumping, because it's attached to the animation, look at the reticle itself, when you're up in the air. You see how it wiggles? So if it was perfectly up in the air, like just straight up above me and never moved, then I could probably do it a bit easier. But because you have that, see if I had a mouse, I could boop, 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 boop. You also might want to fix that. I have to click in the screen to then get rid of the mouse. But because it's attached, you see, like right there, there's another spot where I almost fell off because I had to go backwards because the camera messed with me. Oh, I jumped too. So the other part is you can have a landing spot be a bit higher up. Like maybe this platform is about this height, about the height of the treasure box, and that way they can land here and then see a lower portion down here. Try to see if I can cheat through the wall, but I guess not. That's good. Oh, I see a bullet went through it. It doesn't look like it's actually doing anything, so that's good. I didn't want to do that. Oh, I didn't want to do that either. Like I mentioned in the other video, obviously you might have some issues with angles for terrain, but I like how things are a little bit tilted, a little bit crooked. Not everything is perfectly square to the level. Wow. And see, like this is a great example with those these things, the switches, is because you have the one square depth. Wait, my bullet fell back down. Because you have that one square depth when you run across it, you run through the model rather than like behind it or in front of it. So like that one's easy, and like you might want to do something like that to where you shoot up with an easy spot first, and then do a a harder one where they jump over the spikes like you did earlier. Ugh, it's so small. Can I go this way? No. Why do I have press E to interact stuck on here? And then, oh. Across your whole game, I would do a death camera. Maybe even a respawn camera once we got there, but like a death camera when I die. The same thing like exiting. You'll switch to a different camera. And then you'll zoom into the guy while he's dying, animating, falling down, and then fade to black. And then, ask if you want to restart. What? Oh, never mind. I finally hit it. I got E to interact still stuck on here now. Actually, I should have shot it from the platform to the side of it. This is where I'm not 100% sure. Okay, open that. How do I get back up here? Hmm. I'm not 100% sure on what to do now. Oh. Well, how do I get... I can shoot through a wall. I mean, I see that, but then how do I get this down? Am I supposed to die and just... Doesn't see... Oh. You get some little, like, you know, I guess it's the collision volume on the character. I'm assuming it's a capsule. So when you're hitting those squares on the edges, you know, you kind of like slide and go around it. So the other thing I would do is maybe have these circles lit up, and then when you shoot them, you know that they change color. To let the player know that, hey, these are big things. Oh, I don't have double jump yet. And obviously, I can definitely see the one square thing in that part. Okay. Going. Oh, let's try to go this other way. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to get that. Can't get up there. It seems like I can't get up there. Maybe I'm supposed to? Oh, there it is, right there. That's a good example of, like, because it's kind of far away, doing the camera cut to kind of show them what's changing. Like this right here, what changed? I'm assuming it's the spot where I was at before, getting stuck. Oh, it's this piece, okay. I thought I could do it. I don't recall. I did that. Yep. Do it now. Oh. I gotta go back. do it in the wrong order. And see, this is another thing with having the camera cut to what's changing. If it's far away, is I'm thinking like maybe if I turn this one after hitting the other one, it'll go back. But I'm not sure what this is actually changing, so I'm going back just to test and see if, oh, maybe this changed something that I wanted to do. And it didn't. And that didn't do anything either. And it's still up. This thing is so tight. So, I'm not too sure. Okay. No, I didn't want to do that. Alright, let's go again. And what I would do here is, C or E, whatever to pick up. And when you pick it up, and I would do this for other pickups too. Again, I would find positions and do your camera, like kind of zoom in, show them like grabbing, almost like Mario, like raising his hand. I got crossbow. And then that's when you can tell, hey, here's how you aim, here's how you shoot. The other thing maybe you can do is with these switches and buttons and all this fun stuff indoors, is maybe you can have them like numbered or color coded. Color coded, you might, depending on how many you have in the level, you might run out of colors. Unless you do like, really crazy colors. But maybe you just put numbers on them, so like I can see there's a big number 3 on this switch, and I know I passed a number 3 door earlier. So I know that that switch will activate door number 3 versus door number 4. Then you have like, I don't know if it's intended, but you have some of these switches that I'm aiming at, that thing, open doors, and some of them raise walls, but some of these things you shoot raise walls, but then some of them do doors. Let's see if I can remember this. Go this way. No. Go. That way, okay. I'm not going to worry about health. Okay, I think I figured it out now. I think we got it. Now I have to go back and hit that one again. Sometimes I want to shoot him too. Go back. Go back. Oh, am I supposed to go through that? Oh, what? Oh, did I miss? Yeah. So I've been trying to move that thing down. I think you're supposed to. What? I thought. Obviously, if I can go through that piece, it kind of messes with your puzzle. What am I missing? Give me a second. Alright, hopefully nothing messed up too bad. I was a few minutes away. No, I'm trying to figure out why this one isn't going down. It's opening something. I can see the shadow moving on the right, so I can see it right underneath the word lives. It's open. I don't want to do that. I can even see it right here. There's a tan line in between it. Huh. Okay, let's see here. I still have health. Low health. I see no line in between the purple. Okay, well. Can I go through this? It looks like it pushed me off. Even though the main box I was on pushed me off, like slid off. It looked like that one did too. Okay, I opened that door. I don't need anything beyond this door. I shoot this. Okay, that's that door back there. I didn't look like I hit that. I don't know what that opened. That lifted that part up. So this is supposed to lift out, so I can't shoot through it, but I can go through it. Oh, I thought I'd make it. Oh, I'll do it all over again. Restart level. All right. Mm. All right, I see it open. I see it. I see it. What just happened? I just fell through. I just fell through. Can I not go through it now? Also, I want to point out that keep replaying this. I have 14 treasures now. What's yeah! Just get that zoom. Um, if that's level 5, well, obviously it was. If that's the end of your game, start thinking about what happens when you win. Like, you beat the game. This kind of goes back to the idea of what's the game about, who are you, what are you doing? Because I just beat the game, and you're like, you just give me the victory pose, cool, but then you just send me right back to the main menu. Like, so yeah, give me, start thinking of a win scenario of completing the game type thing. Congratulations, you did all this, blah 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 blah. Hopefully that helps you. My biggest thing was, so I'm able to do the stuff without the separate mouse movement, so you can get away without doing that. Um, my biggest issue was understanding which triggers open to which doors, and sometimes where. Rarely did I ask where, and rarely did I have to ask which one, but sometimes it did. Like I said, maybe numbering them, color coding them, somehow saying that this switch goes to this door or this platform or this thing. That would help a lot. So, yeah, let me know if you have any more questions, more issues, concerns, anything else I can look at. Other than that, good luck. Let me know if you need any help.